Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Um, Episode 3. Sorry, let me just gotta check if the audio is working on the stream. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, looks good, looks good. Yeah, so haven't streamed in a few days. I mean, I don't plan to stream every day, but uh, you know, just was working on it after work. Um, Usual way. I was feeling sick some days. Probably not going to stream every day, but stream when I can. Probably will stream this weekend. Um, yeah, maybe a couple times a week or something. But yeah, welcome back. So I'll show kind of what I did throughout the week. So kind of a little bit more updates I made to it. So I got 4 chunks rendering. I think the last place that we left off, there was issues with this being all dirt. I mean, it was a simple fix. I just kind of replaced the grass with sand, just to make it look a little better, just to, show the difference here. But yeah. Then what did I do after that? Then, yeah, I rendered the 4 chunks here. Then I kind of added a little bit of noise. This was really easy. I used a library called Fast Noise Light, and it was just like really simple to kind of normalize the chunks instead of making them flat. So it's a pretty simple implementation. And then I added a little bit of face culling so that like the inside of these. So originally each chunk was rendering the sides inside. I mean, it's not super necessary. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but I feel like as it progresses and as more chunks being built, it's probably a good thing to kind of add those, remove those faces from the inside. But yeah, this is what I got so far. So I think the goal is today is, can this be ran on an unplugged laptop? Yeah, bro, low key it can be. So I think the goal today is, yes, sir. Probably the goal is today, probably do a single problem with LeetCode, do the problem of the day, and then I'll probably generate the chunks around the camera. So like as you spawn in, the chunks are generated around the camera. I don't think it will be like the hardest implementation. I mean, we're not technically storing the coordinates of the camera. Well, technically we are in storing the camera coordinates, so we'll probably have to, add some helper functions and figure out how we can render the chunks around the place coordinates, which I don't think will be too simple. I think as we kind of get into it a little bit, it'll be pretty straightforward. But but yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna start by doing just the problem of the day here. I like to do the problem of the day every day. So I guess we can do that. I guess the new problem of the day hasn't come out yet, but looks like I've done all these problems. Jeez, man. I gotta get off this website. I guess what do we want to do? I mean, yes, sir, Jake, bro. Thank you for being here, Jake. Legendary. Fuck, man. What do we want to do? Which problem? Jeez. I've done so many of these, bro. Okay, sorted this. Dude, we're too early for the problem of the day as well. Jake, bro. Got all those emojis, bro. Let's go. Type shit. Number of islands, dude. Should we do number of islands? Take a look. We already solved this before. I mean, it's been a while, but August 4th, so it's been about 6 months. Or actually a little more than that, but so given m times n 2D binary grid, which represents map of ones, lands, and zeros, water, return the number of islands. An island is surrounded by water and is formed by connecting adjacent lands horizontally or vertically. You may assume all four edges of the grid are all surrounded by water. Okay. So I guess, yeah, just ones represent an island, zeros represent water, and we want to count the amount of islands. So this is 3 here because we got connecting the adjacent lands horizontally or vertically. So I guess this is probably just a simple BFS here, really. I mean, we could honestly DFS too, but I think probably BFS works here. So I guess just carefully draw. What do we got here? So we got an input of a grid here. Let's put this into text here. So we got a grid here, right? Can I make this any bigger? I mean, this is a bad example because we have 1, but pretty much what we can do is we can check each. So every time we see a 1, we then just BFS from here, visit everything, right? Visit all the 1s. Where the fuck are the 1s? Right? So we can just BFS, visit all the 1s, and then we can go from the next spot, right? And then we can check that. Is that done? No, it's not. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's already discovered. Yeah, it's already discovered, already discovered. It's a 0, so we ignore it. Already discovered, ignore, already discovered, ignore, already discovered, and then the rest is ignored. So, because they're zeros. So I think that's probably the implementation there. Fuck, it's been a while since I've done a BFS, Jesus. Let's think about this. Well, we're gonna need a vector of pairs here. So a pair being an int. We can call this our directions, right? I'm just gonna get ChatGPT to generate me directions up, left, down, up. I can't be stuff to write it myself. 0 1 1 0 0 1. There you go. We will take that. Thank you. So we got our directions array here. We obviously need a visited array, so we can use a unordered set for that. So unordered set of ints. We can call this our visited array, right? Unordered set gives us all of 1 lookups, so keep that. Let's think about this here. So we're given a grid here, so let's grab our rows and our columns from this grid so we can take the horizontals and then the verticals here. Probably should go up the top here. Probably should be the first thing. It doesn't really matter, but okay. So we got a visited set. We have directions vector with pairs inside of it. We probably need. Let's just loop over. Sorry, size underscore t I is less than rows I plus plus for size t j is less than calls j plus plus. So we're going to do a simple loop here. So I think what we want to do here, I guess we can have a private section here. We can probably keep an integer res in here. And we can loop here. We can just call the BFS function here, right? So I guess no, we'd want to check, well, if let's think about this. Well, if it's inside visited, we just want to skip it instantly, right? So I guess we can look up the unordered set C++ documentation. I can't remember. I think it's find or something, but type merge find elements with a specific key. See, what do we want to play here? Probably want get some chill music, bro. If visited dot find what do we want to do? We want to check if it's inside visited. We can just use this, but I think we need an iterator here. Check for an iterator. Okay, so this is the syntax. So it's visitor.find. I knew it was something like this. Nums I. J. Not nums though. We think it's something else. Grid. Grid ij does not equal visitor.end. So it found, right? So visitor.find does not equal. What the fuck is that thumbnail? LMAO, dude. Yeah, it's a crazy thumbnail. Yeah, it's just an AI generated thumbnail. It's got a lot of bright colors in it though. So if it does not equal the end, that means we found it. So if it's found, not in grid I, if it's in visited, that's what we want. Visited ij, not equal that, then if it's found, then I guess we just want to skip, right? Right, or visited ij is 0, right? Because we got a vector of ints, a vector of chars, so we want a 0 here. We want to just continue here. Otherwise, we'd just call BFS here, right? We don't exactly know what the BFS function is yet, but it'll be something. So let's call it, right? So call BFS here. Probably it can be a void function here because you don't technically need to do any recursive. We're just discovering, so probably leave it as void. Now let's pass in int row, int call, or I guess this is ij really. So we got ij, protocol, pass in something else, right? We need our directions array, that's for sure. So let's do vector of stood pair. Vector stood pair. Int directions. And then we can pass in a what else do we need? Visited array. You obviously need a reference to these. We don't want to copy them every time. Probably want to pass in our grid here too, potentially. Do we actually? I don't know. I think we're just going to pass it in just in case. I'm honestly not sure off the top of my head, but we'll pass it in because why not? We're dogs like that. Cool. I guess we can leave that for now unless we're missing something, but we would then want to pass in our directions, our visited, and our grid. Cool. We are going to return res here, which res is going to be the interview tomorrow. No, dude. I just like to solve the problem of the day. Well, technically, I'm streaming a little earlier in the afternoon, so technically, it's not the problem of the day. I mean, I've already done the problem of the day. I'm waiting for it, but I just like to do the problem of the day usually every day. Keep my skills sharp, you know. But yeah, do a BFS here. Becca Betts though, how you doing, bro? Oh, interview I mean. Oh shit, cool, dude. Where's it at? It's good to see you again, bro. Long time no see, dude. Why is this white? What am I missing here? Am I missing a bracket somewhere? No, colon. I don't know. Alright, whatever. We probably want to pass in a BFS here too. So I would probably say that we'd probably want to define our queue here. Yeah, I'm going to say we would define our queue here. So stood queue. I don't even freaking remember. What do we want to store in the queue? Got to think about this. Probably just the row and the column. It's Black Shamrock Junior Dev. I am not sure what Black Shamrock is, to be honest. That's awesome though, dude. I'm happy for you though, bro. Is that, I just looked it up, is that like a video game studio or? That's pretty dope, dude. That looks cool, man. If this is the thing. I don't know, I literally just went to the first thing I saw, to be honest. AAA Game Studio. Nice, man. That's really awesome, dude. What country are you playing in? Is this like a European game studio? I mean, I'm looking at the website now. It kind of looks pretty European. That's awesome though, dude. It's cool as hell. Always wanted to do well Island, dude. That's awesome, man. That's great, dude. Yeah, man, this is awesome. Really awesome island, dude. That's dope, dude. I've never been there though. It's a cool place. Must be cool. Wish I could go sometime, bro. Shit, dude. Where the hell were we at? We were defining our queue here. I think we really only need like, hang on. Stud queue, dude. You can take anything. I don't know. I think we probably just need a row column for this one. Not really anything else. That's what I would probably say. Int Q. Guess we can just do that, right? Int, no, sorry. It would be a stud. Int, stud, what am I doing, dude? Stud what? Stud. Int Q. Probably want to pass this queue down, dude. Okay. Stud queue. Int reference queue. Type shit, bro. Okay. So we start our BFS here, right? We pass in our queue. So what do we want to do? Okay. So visitor.find ij does not equal visitor n or visitor 0. We don't care if visitor is 0, but if visitor is 1, visitor is 0 and it's already in here, we don't care, right? Otherwise, we run the BFS. So when we get there, we want to do, well, we need to add it to the queue, right? So we would do queue dot append row call. I don't know why this is fucking green, dude. Why the fuck is everything green? This is tripping me out, dude. Why is everything green? Oh, I think I'm missing a parenthesis here. Was that it? No? No. Oh. Alright, I have no idea why all this shit is green, but we'll probably have to do. See, does this give me like a... Was this type ID cannot have a name? I think I fucked something in here. What is wrong here? Can't see my syntax error, but I think there's something wrong here. Okay, I'm missing this. There we go. That was my issue. How did your job go? You still working there? Yeah, dude, I'm still working there. I've been there about 4 months now. So, oh, actually, no, it's coming up to 4 months. But yeah, it's been good, man. I really love my job. I love my team. Yeah, it's been good. I haven't really been streaming. I mean, I only just started streaming again last weekend, but you know, I haven't been streaming. Just I was trying to get adjusted to the job, and I was trying to just get adjusted to the work-life balance, really. You know, I moved places. I'm sure you can tell. So I had a decent amount going on. It's pretty busy. I could have streamed. I'm not trying to make any excuses. I could have streamed. You know, I feel like if you really want to do something, you can make it happen. I just like kind of took a break for a few months, but I'm happy to be back. And I wanted to get back like a month or two ago, but it's just, you know, I guess was, yeah, just kind of getting accustomed to the new job. But yeah, it's been great. Thanks for asking, bro. How have you been, dude? Okay, so we got our roll call here, so we append, you know, and then we want to check, well, okay, well, while there's something in our queue, we want to do something, right? Now, what the fuck do we want to do? Well, for sure, we want to take a look at, so stood pair, int cur is equal to q dot top. I think that's what it is. Then we pop, right? So now we have our two ints. So I guess we can do int x is equal to cur dot first, int y is equal to cur dot second. Okay, so we have the coordinates now. We have the chords, so what do we want to do with the chords? Well, we probably want to check. Do we need to check if it's 1? I mean, we already know that it's 1. I guess we'd instantly just start checking the neighbors, right? Like, so for auto reference. Being well, had Microsoft interview like 2 months ago and was bummed out. I choked even though I knew the solution. Was very nervous. Ah, man, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. What did you choke on, bro? Don't worry, man. I'd be 100% nervous too, bro. I don't even know if I'd even be able to pass a Microsoft interview. What'd you choke on, bro? Also, how old are you, Becca? Are you around my age? I'm 24, so probably a little bit younger than me. Probably a couple years younger than me. I forgot the pair. Oh shit. All right. It's been a while, Becca, but were you the ones helping me with some of the problems on LeetCode? I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure you're the one that was helping me with a few questions here and there. It's been a while though. Yeah, I started uni when I was 34. Oh shit, dude. I'm 5 years older. I started uni when I was 34. Wow, man, that's really dope though, dude. You was, yeah. Thought so. Couldn't remember, man. It's been a while, dude. It's cool, man. Start a little later. That's really dope. It's cool. Fuck, dude. Well, I can't even remember if this is the syntax here. I guess we want to do like new row, auto reference, new row, new call, in directions. I guess this would be const, right? I would just leave it. Fuck it. I mean 24, not 34. Oh shit. Okay, cool. How'd you get into C++? I assume your game development role is probably C++, but did you just get into it at uni, or? And why game dev too? Was it just you just applied, or was it specific interest in it, or anything particularly in game dev, like, you know, engines or gameplay or whatever? Okay, auto reference new row and directions. So I guess we want int new row int new col. Oh shit, we already named this. Int n row, we'll call it n column, something different, is equal to new row plus x is equal to new col plus y. Then we need to check if it's valid, right? So if I guess if grid new row new col is equal to 1 and 0 new row is greater than or equal to 0 and new row is less than or equal to rows minus 1. I think dot. And rows minus 1, less than or equal to rows minus 1, and new col is greater than or equal to 0, and new cols minus 1. Oh, saw your message. Yeah, in uni I learned Unity C# and then C for parallel computing, but I wanted language that could do both, object-oriented and low level, so I chose CPP. Also love game dev stuff and found Chono videos. Cool, man. What Chono playlist have you watched, bro? Have you watched his, like, which ones in particular? Have you watched any of the series, or? I watch his C++ series. I'm pretty sure you know that. I also watch his OpenGL one too, but I want to start his Game Engine one, but it's very long, so. I think this is good. So we check it valid. If it is valid, what do we want to do? Well, fuck. We want to we instantly know that this one is going to BFS the whole thing. So I think outside of this while, we can honestly just like probably res plus or equal to 1 here, to be honest. I guess we would just BFS no, we don't want to call BFS again. I guess we just want to add it to the queue, right? Queue.append new row, new col. I started watching this game in the series, but I stopped. It was so long. How deep did you get into it? I think I've only watched like the first 10 episodes maybe or something. Maybe if that. Maybe more, I don't know. But it is pretty long, dude. Alright, we append our queue. Got our while ending here. We return void. Simple BFS, return res. Shit, dude. Oh, let's just see what happens. Probably get a shit ton of errors, but. Alright, so unordered set. Oh, we didn't even do a visited. That's what I. Reminds me, visited dot. I guess this needs to be a stood pair to events. I guess we should probably check that. Would a yeah, I only watched like first 14. Yeah, man, it's a fucking it's a grind. Okay, this is gonna need a hash function. What's the best way to do this? Alright, yeah, we could actually, to be honest, yeah, this is probably a better idea. We could probably change this to grab this here. Use a visited array. Let's replace this. A reference. Cool, dude. Let's get this over with. I guess, and we want visited euro new call. I've been doing LeetCode recently in Python just to see how much easier it is. Gotta say, it is 9-day. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I started off doing LeetCode in Python, but honestly, dude, I barely do any projects in Python, so a lot of Python I do kind of goes out the window. So after a little bit, I haven't been using it. And visited, you probably want negation of that. Euro new column is equal to true because we fill it with false. So yeah. This is true. Cool. Holy fuck, dude. It's hot in my room. So row call is equal to true. Okay. Dope, dude. Definitely missing something. Visited.find. Okay, we this should be grid. Then this here should be visited ij. Oh, that's true. If visited ij, do this. BFS. Q int. What language do you use in your work mainly? I actually use C# a lot. C#, I work on a lot of backend APIs. Yeah, C#. I've been doing dabbling a little bit in TypeScript as well. That's kind of what I've been doing. So, yeah. There's a fucking bug in my room right here, bro. I don't like bugs. It's fucking hot though, dude. Let me fucking... get some air in here, bro. Okay, what are we missing here? We have an L value reference, cannot bind value. IJ directions, visited, grid, queue, rows calls. I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh, this is a stood pair. That's why. Yeah, okay, we fucked up there, dude. Holy shit. This should be a stood pair. Okay. Penned. This must be push. Yeah. While Q is not. Okay, while. Stood Q. Empty. That's what it's called. Q dots. Empty. Front. Q dot front. That's what it is. Not Q dot top. Front. Hello, Rip Flame, dude. What's up, bro? Ordered comparison between pointer and zero. Void pointer and int. Okay, do we fuck something up here? Oh, we got that there. We don't want that. Okay, Q. Oh, push. We're pushing through, dude. We're pushing through. Now we got an integer overflow. Unsigned integer overflow. Runtime error. My C++ OS is about 3K lines of code. Now it's working ext4 reader and a basic memory manager. That's dope, man. That's really cool. I wish I knew how to make an OS, bro. Sounds tough. I've got no idea how to do that. Dude, I don't know what I'm missing here. What is this? Let's see. Out of bounds access. So this must be wrong. Okay. Is there something wrong here? Access before bounds check. Ah, shit. Okay, so that's why. Let's move this last. Will that fix it? Okay, there we go. That fixed it. Okay, so our output is 7. So let me think. We fill everything with false, but if true, we don't do anything. It shouldn't get 7. That's interesting. Some logic here that's fucked up. I don't know. Dude, that bug's freaking me out, bro. Okay, guys, I might have to exterminate this bug in a second. On stream, dude. It's freaking me out. I guess we can just stood cout I j 'So we got 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 0. Oh my gosh, we're not looping through our directions array. Wait, are we? Yeah, we are. New row plus X, new call plus Y. Alright, bro, I'm lost. We are doing that. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to keep doing this, so... yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna ask fucking Claude what's going on here. I don't want to debug it. Probably something simple. Oh my gosh, dude. This was my issue. See, stupid shit like this, bro. Stupid shit like this. Can't believe it, dude. I get confused. TLE. Damn. I got a TLE. Fuck. TLE. What an L. Checking direction values. Fuck. I don't want to rewrite all this shit, dude. This is AIDS. How did I pass it last time? No, Islands, dude. I did the same thing, bro. What the fuck is going on here? Why am I getting a TLE? Oh. Well, I forgot this. Probably why it's getting a TLE. Okay, cool. So that was my issue. Alright. Well, screw the code. Let's do something more fun. So, for the people that are new here, this is what we got so far. Made a little bit of progress. So I think the goal of this stream is we're going to... First of all, I'm going to kill this bug over here. Second of all, we want to load it around the camera. So we want to load chunks probably around the camera. That's kind of the goal. We're going to kind of move towards that. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it, but hopefully we will. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly kill this bug. Take me 2 minutes to get rid of it. So hello, Max. Do you want official Overwatch match? Probably not, bro. Probably not. I'm good. I'm good, bro. 1 second. I'll be back in a second. Guess I can use this receipt. Oh, fuck. Fell on the floor. Fuck, where did it go? Fuck, man. This bug disappeared. Oh, I found it. Alright, we back. Fake Overwatch chatter. What's place your order in a min? Nah, bro, I don't want any merch. Hi, I'm new. Who's fake chatter? Oh shit, man, I'm tired. Alright, so camera movement. Let's figure this shit out. Okay. So I wrote down how exactly I kind of want to do this. So I believe in camera we do store the position here. Let's think about this. Oh. So I guess we need to figure out how to convert this to a chunk position. So I guess we can figure out what we're passing this in camera.cpp. Fuck. Where's camera.cpp? What the fuck? Oh, it's over here. I don't know why I have it in its own folder, but I guess I didn't even make this a put this into a CPP file. I just couldn't be bothered, but passing the position. Oh, the fuck happened to my mouse? The hell, dude? I lost my mouse. Dude, my mouse literally just died on me. What the fuck? No way. Oh, okay. My mouse literally just died on me, bro. I don't even know what happened. Yo, mama. Okay. Location.cvp, we passed in the camera. These are our coordinates here. So I guess here we need to convert this into chunk space, right? So, I guess where do we want to store that? Probably store it in... Do we want to store this in our world class or... I'm not sure. Do you know how to get EXP in YT chat, by the way? Get EXP. I have no idea what that is, bro. Honestly. I don't know what EXP is. No idea. Let's switch the music, bro. Enlighten me what EXP is. Okay. Camera world position to chunk position. How we put the world in the chunk position? We'd probably divide it by the that's world position to chunk position. C++. Just to think about it. Oh my gosh, dude. Experience points. I have never heard of that. Experience points in what? YT live chat? I've never heard of this. Oh, top fans. Oh shit. Shit. I mean, no, dude. I have no idea how to turn this on. But I guess I'll figure it out once I'm off the stream. I'll figure out how to turn it on. Because I am not sure. I've got no idea. I also have to turn on chat on the video, dude. I haven't even done that yet. That position the whole wall. We want our chunk position reach. Well, I guess we already have our position at 16 blocks. Why floor matters. So I guess let's figure out what we have, right? So we have our world here. Camera application. Is Naver transparent? Okay, this is what we added today. Add front face. Chunk position. XY. Maybe we can add a helper method here. Trying to think about the design here. Where's the best place to leave this? This is where I struggle the most, thinking about where everything should be. So I'm either deciding to have it inside of this struct here, or to have it inside this world class. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave this in here. I think we're gonna go with world for now. I'm gonna make this a static function. Static chunk pause. Actually, should we be storing what chunk? I guess it's fine. It'll do for now. From chunk. What should we name this method? Fuck. From world position or something. You can pass in a. What is the camera source? It is a. A vec3. Well, GLM vec3. Cam pause. Oh. fuck, this doesn't have the this doesn't have GLM here. I guess we need to include that. How did we include it in chunk.h, world.h? Guess we just include it. From world position. We haven't implemented that, so I guess we can go in our world CPP. Call this static. Nice project, by the way. Small creators like you aren't the ones getting respect, even they put in a lot of effort and skill into their channels. Keep up the great work. It'll eventually pay off. Oh man, that's a really nice message, bro. Thank you so much, dude. It's nice. I don't really consider myself that skilled, to be honest. I feel like honestly I feel like I lack a lot of skills, but I really appreciate that. It's a really nice message. I try and go at it every day. I mean, I enjoy the craft, so from world position. Shit, man, we forgot our return time here. Chunk pause. Whoops. Chunk pause. From world position, we want to pass in a GLM vec3. The fuck is happening here, dude? Should be included. Yes, it should. We want to pass the GLM vec3 position. What did we pass in here? Fuck, this is the other one. World.h. Oh. Name followed by must be class. Oh. That also reminds me. This should be world. From world position. Static. Oh shit, maybe we don't need this because it's static. Fuck, I honestly don't really know. Off the top of my head. Why doesn't this like this? Is it because application.h has mc.h? These are the loggers, glad. Yeah, fuck, dude. I don't know. Am I missing another include? I think I probably need this. Maybe I should include mc.h. I'm not really good with the includes. Oh, why? What is happening now? Hashtag include h. Is that gonna fix it? Now it's fucking chill with me? I don't know. Well, still can't find this, but static chunk pause from world position. Can't pause. Okay, cool. So that fixed it. Now what do we want to do here to convert it to... Whoops. We can get rid of this over here. We want... Camera pause. Chunk X floor. I'm curious why floor. Why floor when converting from wall to chunk? Each chunk represents a range chunk. Okay, yeah, so converting world chunk is really... Okay. I understand, okay. I guess we can grab this code here. So we have a vec3 here, and what is a vec3? 3 floats. So do we want to break apart these floats here? Or, I guess so. So I guess we do campos dot x campos dot y. This should not be an int. This should be a float. We're working with floats here. Campos dot z. Campos, what is it called? This does not like me, dude. Campos dot. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Dot. Fuck, man, so many methods. Z. This should be chunk width. And then we should have a chunk height. 7 lies. Nothing feels the same was one when your previous background music, right? 7 lies. Nothing feels the same was one of your previous background music, right? Yeah, I have this playlist that my buddy made. I honestly just I just like playing the music that he put in here. I might ask him to keep adding to it, because I just like listening to this chill music. I don't know why. Kind of keeps me focused in a way. But yeah. Now that I think about it here, this should probably be an int. I think. I believe our chunk holds ints. So I think this is going to be an int. So int. And I believe floor returns a float. So this needs to be static casted into a float. Static cast int float floor chunk width. Static underscore cast int floor height. Chunk X, chunk Z. It's yeah, I'm into that music too. That's why I do that. Let's go, bro. Well, if you have any recommendations, definitely join the Discord in the chat and send me a message, bro. If you have recommendations, I'll add them to this playlist right now. So I'll put them in for the stream. They usually just play this playlist on stream. Yeah. If you want to, if that interests you. I guess we can probably just call this into X and Y. XX, whoops, XZ. I think this automatically constructs, right? Race initialization automatically constructs, so I think. Let's check. Does this automatically get constructed? Okay, sweet, cool. So we got this method here, a helper function that grabs the current position. How do we want to weave that in? .cpp. We have an init function where we do pass this in. I guess we would need to. Okay, I might do that. Yeah, definitely do it, bro. My Discord messages are open, so I'll add them in, and I'll definitely look into that leaderboard stuff after I finish the stream. I'm gonna add chat back to the stream too, so hopefully the stream's more high quality. I guess I don't know. We passed in our camera here. We got our Vec 3 here. I'm trying to think. We need a way to update this, so I guess we can always just pass in m_camera position as a Vec 3, right, and just keep grabbing the position. But I'm trying to think, what do we want to do next with that? I guess what methods we got? We got an init, shutdown, we got an update. Fuck, man, I have to look at the fucking main loop. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Application app.run. Where's the main loop here? We call update and render every frame, so maybe this would be a good place to put it. Update camera mouse, update camera keyboard. So I guess, shit, man. And 10, hope to see you again is up there in my favorites. Here, I'll add it right now. How the fuck do I? This is what I got. I mean, this place is like 20 minutes long, but let's add the playlist. There you go, man. It's in. It'll play next after this one. Const chunk pause. We can call this camera chunk is equal to, let's grab the from world position. From world position is undefined. Why the fuck are you undefined? You should not be undefined. Guess we're not including world.h here. I guess we're gonna have to include it now. World.h. Const chunk position, camera chunk from world position. We're gonna pass in m_camera dot get position. Returns a vec3 const get position. Bro. I will go watch a live TV show. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Sounds good, bro. Catch you later. Thanks for joining, dude. Why the fuck is this not is undefined? Why does this not like this? If Okay. So this is needed. Chunk pause has no member. Am I spelling it wrong? Oh, fuck. I added it to world. Shit. Well, I'm stupid. World. There you go. M underscore camera. Initial value of reference to non-const must be an L value. To be honest, I'm not super familiar with that. Const must be L value. Trying to bind a non-const reference T reference to something that is not a named object. Something that is not a named object. It is a named object though. I don't understand. Non-const reference T reference cannot bind to temporary to an L value. Must bind to a real L value. Returns a temporary chunk pause. You're trying to bind it. Oh. Is it because in the static function that I'm returning? Is it because this is technically... Watch the temporary chunk pause object and returns it by value. So this is fine. But this causes an error non-const reference. Is that what I have, dude? Oh my fucking god, dude. Const chunk pause. Isn't this exactly what I'm doing, bro? What is going on here? World. Yeah, I'm not sure what this error is here, dude. I really don't know. I really don't know. Get position returns. Function is const. Does anyone know what the issue is here, bro? Ah, fuck, dude. Initial value of reference to non-const must be an L value. Man, I have to clean up all these fucking warnings in here. Why can't I find this, dude? Bro, I'm so confused. What the fuck is happening here, dude? Like, this isn't from world position. I'm so confused. Like, literally so confused. So fucking lost. C++ is so hard, man. Jeez. This shit confuses me. That takes a non-const reference. Camera.h. Temporary. Takes a non-const reference. Well.h. What is incorrect here? Apparently this should be const. I think this is like a Visual Studio glitch, but God, man, all the const shit fucks with my head, dude. Sometimes it just fucks with me. It should be that. Still not sure. Okay, so now it's working because we were passing in a const reference, right? So camera, I think, is passing a const position. Get position returns by value. Okay. So when you call get position, CPOS creates a temporary glmvec3. Your function wanted this, a glmvec3 reference. Real name variable, you can safely modify CPOS. Oh, okay. So this is a... Man, fuck. Okay. So this returns a copy of the member, not the reference of the actual position. So that's why I was getting the error. Jeez, fuck me, bro. Like, God, some of this shit fucks with me sometimes. Like, okay. So we have the camera position now. So I guess we probably want to generate. I guess application.h should probably have. I guess we can put it underneath the chunk mesh. So I guess void generates chunks around camera. Void generate chunks around camera. Okay. So we then want, can have void generate chunks around camera. I don't know what's going to be in this function yet, to be completely honest with you, but I guess we can generate chunks around camera. I'm going to respond to this text really quick. Generate chunk. So what do we want to pass into this function? We want to generate the chunks around the camera, so I assume we probably want to pass in camera chunk, right? So for sure this is going to take a chunk pause reference camera chunk. Type name is not allowed. Fuck. I don't know. Chunk pause. I guess we can, doesn't really need to be a reference. I mean, it literally only has 2 incidents, so I don't think it really makes that big of a difference, to be honest. Oh, whoops. It should just be camera chunk. What am I doing? Camera chunk. Hey, okay. So we're gonna pass in our camera chunk here. Generate chunks around camera chunk. fuck. So how are we gonna generate the stuff around the chunk? I'm trying to think about how we can like render a square here. Because technically, like, I don't know. I mean, technically, if we have our player here, right, and we want to render all these chunks, right, we're gonna have fucking. Let's just pretend we render 4 chunks, right? We need to render not just all the chunks this way, but you know, everything over here, everything over here, everything here, everything here, here, and here. So I'm not really familiar with how to do that off the top of my head, to be completely honest. If I pass in a chunk position which holds int x, int y, y in world space, I generate a square around this position. I want to see const expression in render distance is equal to 2. In z camera chunk dot z minus render distance generate chunk. Okay. So maybe we want to store this chunk position somewhere else. So maybe like in our world or something. I don't know. Where were we storing all this other bullshit over here? Yeah, probably up here. Const expression int I guess we can call this like k render distance. We can make it 8. Now this is in our world where we generate the chunk. Yes, this should work, I think. Application. So we generate the chunks around the camera. So how are we going to generate the chunks around the camera? Well, we just looked at that. So we have, what is this in application.cpp? Shit. Camera chunk.z, camera chunk.x. What is our camera chunk? Sorry, int x and z. Yeah. Generate chunks around the camera. So, we have a position. What is this doing here? Z camera.z minus render distance. Okay. Ah, fuck. I guess we can just snip this code, honestly. So this renders a square. Probably want to take a deeper look at this. Camera chunk.z minus render distance. So we're at a position we want minus z. Z is less than camera chunk.z. So plus render distance z plus plus. Then we have our x here. Okay, I think that kind of makes sense. I don't think I would have like wrote that on my own to do a square, but I guess that's kind of, I guess that's programming really. So, okay, we call it generate chunk. So obviously our generate chunk method is different. I don't know where our generate chunk method is. I think it's in world or something. Generate chunk, yeah. So we generate our chunk here. So I guess, what did we call it? Generate chunk position. Call this underscore world. Fuck, dude. Literally make the world pointer, dude. What? M underscore world generate chunk. Don't we hold that like a M underscore world, bro? What the fuck? Location.cpp. What the fuck, dude? Why can't I fucking reference this shit, dude? What? M underscore world. Bro, what is happening right now? M underscore world dot. Why can't I access this? We're getting dehydrated, bro. Getting dehydrated. Not good. Damn, this song's fire as well. Oh shit. I'm gonna start adding these songs to the playlist, bro. Oh, I'm stupid. This method doesn't belong to application, that's why. Okay, M underscore world dot. This is a pointer. We need to generate the chunk. What does that pass in? A position. Let's give it the position. Perfect. So now we got a method that generates the chunks around the camera, right? We still need to pass in the render distance here. Honestly, maybe in that world.cpp probably wasn't the best spot, because I think this can only be seen inside the world class, so maybe this is not gonna work. I guess we can leave it there for now. Maybe we can just have like a local render distance here and just render distance is equal to 8. I guess we can just jeez. Okay. So we want to generate the chunks around the camera. So I believe in our update method, we call that, yes, here, generate chunks around the camera. We grab our position, generate the chunks around the camera. I believe we need to do that in the init function too, in the beginning. I guess we can get rid of all this shit now, right? Well, I guess we're not building the chunk mesher. Well, we generate the chunk. M underscore generate chunk. What the hell does this do again? This gets the surface height. Fuck. So this actually generates a chunk too. So we need to add this shit in here as well. M__ will generate chunk. Okay, so we're doing this part here. We actually call these methods here. So M__ will generate chunk, but then we're missing something, right? Well, technically we're doing this part here, but we need to probably store these chunks somewhere, no? Because then we need to build the chunk mesher. Because how's it going to know what to build the chunk mesher from? Question of the day. Question of the day. Do I know what to do? Kind of. We could add some sort of data structure to store these chunks, which is probably the way to go anyway. To store the chunks inside of world. But I don't know, let's see. Dude, this song's gas as fuck, dude. So what are we missing here? We're missing the build chunk mesher, build chunk mesher, build chunk mesher. This is probably gonna look terrible. This is probably gonna, like, once we get this done, it's probably gonna be terrible because we're not really deleting any of the chunks, so we're kind of just... Yeah, I feel like we're probably reloading the chunks every frame from memory, which probably isn't the way to go about it. Track which tracks already have GPU. Okay, well... Max, let's go, bro. Computer maxing. Let's go, bro. Computer maxing. Yes, sir, bro. Code maxing. I'm not sure kind of where to go from here. I'm back, dude. What's up, legend? What's up, bro? Actually, now that I think about it, since we have the generate chunk here, maybe we can just call that method over here. We generate the chunk, right? We can kind of follow that pattern we have here. We generate the chunk. We can pass in the position and get that chunk and then call the build chunk mesher. Will that work? I have no fucking idea. How was your show, Lewis, bro? Low key. I'm just gonna try that. I mean, it might work. It might not. We'll kind of just copy the pattern we got here. So here we build the chunk mesher. So technically we call this. So let's get the chunk. I'm just gonna generate chunk. Let's. Yo, what's up? What's up, Og, bro? Let's get this chunk. Type shit, get chunk. So we grab the chunk, but instead of this bullshit in here, we put in the position. So we grab that. Let's call this cur chunk. Cur chunk. We obviously want to check if cur chunk is real, right? If it's there, or if it exists, right? Because we do that up here. I'm just kind of following that pattern. So yeah, we grab it, we check it, then we build the chunk mesh. Why the hell do I have its own scope here? What the fuck? I think that was a typo, but whatever. We'll fucking throw this shit in here. We want to build our chunk mesher. But instead, we want our current chunk. M underscore world. We want to pass in that pointer. Okay. It's been a while. We have our build chunk mesher that takes a world by world reference. Og says, how is the game coming along so far? The game is coming good, man. The game is coming good. I added a lot of new stuff to it. Hopefully this will run. I'm probably gonna get a shit ton of fucking errors everywhere, but hey, that's part of it. But okay, so we build the chunk mesher here. All right, let's just send it, bro. Let's just see if this works. I don't even know. Let's just full send this. We'll get rid of all this crap here. Boom, gone. Gone. See you later. Where's our init function? Let's just make sure that we I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that we should generate the chunks. Chunk pause, camera chunk, world from position. So I believe we're gonna need to call this again as well in this init here. Our world and our camera. Alright, fuck it, dude. We ball, dude. We ball. When do you usually stream? You have no code in C++, but I do code in Java and Python. That's cool, man. I started off in Java and Python. When do I normally stream? I don't have a set schedule yet. Fuck, dude. I don't have a set schedule, but hopefully a couple times a week, and then on the weekends when I'm here. Sometimes I travel and go see friends or go see my girlfriend and stuff, but when I'm here, I'll stream. I'm trying to get a set schedule together. Why the fuck did this not run? We have a linker error. One unresolved externals, dude. I don't know. Did I put this shit in the right spot? Hang on. GitHub, dude. Take me to GitHub. Let me look at my most recent commit. Please. SRC application.cpp, the init function. Yeah, so we did put it in the right spot. I'm hopefully gonna do a so yeah, I plan to do weekend streams, so for sure Saturday and Sunday, sometimes a Friday, sometimes I go out and do stuff with friends, but like this weekend I'm doing something on tomorrow. But I plan to do a couple days a week, probably Mondays and Thursdays would probably be the best of my schedule, but thing is some shit always happens. It's hard to be on a regular schedule. Well, actually, I never really code in Java. Well, I do. I mostly code in Python because the only times I code in Java is when I'm making mods or plugins. That's cool, man. At least you do code. I mean, coding's fun. It's a good hobby. So I think I fucked up so what I fucked up here was had this as static as first, but maybe the thing is, bro, is I don't want it to be part of a function, so keep that static. So I think this is my issue here, but include CMath. Okay, so for some reason when I was chatting with AI, this is wrong. So apparently I can't declare a fucking static function properly from world function gm1 vec free. So it says that world.h is correct. I'm literally just gonna copy it. I think it's the exact same. Ah, I'm missing the reference. That is what was fucking with it the whole time. Okay. So let's see if this compiles now. God, this... Oh, dude, more build error is great. Still having a compile error issue. I thought I fixed that, bro. What the fuck, dude? Function definition not found. Are you fucking serious? Dude. What do you mean, bro? I don't know. You look like you're from Germany or another northern European country. Is that possible? Yeah. So funny enough, a little bit of a backstory about me. I'm Australian. I live in the United States, but my dad is Croatian, and my mom's side of the family is Austrian. So I got kind of like a little crazy mix going, a little bit. Okay, so I do need to... Bro, but this doesn't like the static, bro. What is this talking about, bro? Does anyone know how to declare a static function, dude? I don't know why the fuck this is not liking it. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah. See, it doesn't like it when I add that, but it's telling me. The static don't go only in the .h? Does it? I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. I thought they have to be exactly the same. Maybe, are you right? I don't know. Maybe you could... Is that it? Okay, what the fuck? Why is there a space between this reference? Did that work? Maybe that worked. Nope. I'm still getting the link. Still getting this link issue, dude. What the fuck? So maybe... Okay. That was my issue. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Well, that did not work. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, my computer's lagging so bad. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Jeez, dude, my computer was lagging just then. I totally fucked something up. Oh my god, dude. Well. Maybe that was not the way to do it. So I guess... Yeah, it was, yeah, so there's no static in the CPP. Yeah, you were right. But then, like, for example, I had static in the CPP with world : next to it. But, you know, it was causing all these linkage errors. But yeah, you're right. Thank you for that, bro. Sorry. Alright, dude, what the fuck? First of all, let's switch this music. Jesus, dude, my computer never crashed, bro. So I think it's because I'm rendering all these chunks per frame. Rendering 200 and something chunks with a render distance of 8 by 8 in 4 ways. I'm thinking here that I'm going to have to do some sort of check that if I'm in the chunk, I don't want to render it. I think that's probably the next step, unless I can research something here, what the next best way is. Okay, so first of all, this should be this. Okay. Okay, so it is saying, okay, have I already meshed this chunk? So... which I'm going to create CPU mesh there, okay. Okay, yeah, so... I guess the goal is here is that I need to add some sort of way to check if the chunk has already been generated or not. So I believe in world.h we have all chunks. Unordered map chunk pos chunk pos hash m underscore meshed chunks. Great, did I fuck this up? Unordered unered. Okay. So we have this here. So I guess if we generate the chunk, we probably want to put that inside of mesh chunks, but so when we do generate the chunk, do we want to put that in this method here? I don't know. Application.cpp build chunk mesher. Maybe we want to do it in this method. We just have a check here. I think that's probably what we want to do it, right? Like we add a check there. Oh, man. I think this is where we're going to want to do the check. Build chunk mesh. Check if building chunk mesh first. So maybe we want to check that here. Just join. What stage in making the game? What stage am I in? I've got chunks loading. So I've got right now I just am like manually rendering the chunks like in specific positions in the world. And right now I'm trying to render chunks like around the camera of the player. That's where I'm at right now. So trying to figure out how to do that. So maybe instead of this being here, underscore mesh chunks. So then if m underscore mesh, oh my god, what did I call it? Meshed chunks. If m underscore mesh chunks. Maybe I just want to add it here, actually. Chunk, pause, chunk. Yeah, maybe I want to just add that here. So m underscore mesh chunks dot place back in place. What is it holding? A position and a chunk. So I guess we can just take this. M underscore mesh chunks dot try and place position. Okay, we can take this for now. I don't know if this is honestly necessary, but is this necessary? Sam, bro, thanks for sticking around though. Wow, appreciate you joining, dude. I don't know if we really want to do this, but I guess we can add our mesh chunks here in our build chunk mesher. But then we have our generate chunks here. If m underscore mesh chunks dot, is it fine or dot, this contains the position, then we can continue, right? If contain don't render, and type shit, we get the chunk. If the current chunk, we build it. Build chunk mesher, we insert it here. To be honest, we probably don't even. I mean, this is never going to be false, I don't think. Also, we could probably just use an unordered set here. I don't know why. Should I sub? Weird question, I know. You should sub, bro. Of course you should, man. Appreciate you being here. I guess we can... You know what? I'm gonna move this. I don't think this needs to be here. I think a better spot for this is actually in the application.cpp so we can see that it's happening. Add it here. I think this can be an unordered set. Unordered set. We in place it, mesh chunks. Okay, I think that's good. I think that works. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see if my computer crashes again. Geez, it takes a while to build. Oh my god, dude, what is happening? What the fuck is... What the hell just happened, dude? Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Holy shit, dude. We fucking got it working. Okay, I'll do it done. Holy shit, dude. Look at this shit, dude. Oh my god. We're actually generating... Look, it looks super fucking shitty, but bro, holy fuck. It actually kind of works. It is really laggy. I'm trying to get high enough so I can see the chunks being rendered. So it looks like it's working. I mean, it's rendering the chunks. The chunks are loading. I mean, the FPS is, like, not too bad. But it does lag when the chunks do start to load. But we aren't unloading any of the chunks now. So maybe that can be the next thing that we do. We can unload these chunks. I do want to get the grass texture here. And do render some grass textures. But instead of sand. But hey, it works. Maybe we can add some water and some trees or something. I don't know. I have no idea how to do that as of yet, but I'll probably have to take some research, but it works. It works. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had fun watching. It was really fun for me, so hopefully you found it just as entertaining. But if you guys want to follow my GitHub, I'd really appreciate that. You know, if you don't want to, it's all good. There's a Discord in the description too. It has when I'm going to go live. I plan to have a little bit more of a set schedule. So, yeah, we're going to be working on different things. I plan to do a Minecraft clone, and then I kind of want to start working on a game engine, which is probably a little bit more boring, but, you know, it's all part of the grind. So, thought I'd share my love with people over the internet. So, yes, great stream. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, there's Discord if you guys want to join, and my socials are in the description. So, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Peace out. I will see you guys next time.